Hey there all, so for this level we need to guess a random number between 1 and 999 and we have 10 attempts. And this Riddler guy will tell us if our number is less or greater. So let's kind of come up with a strategy to approach this level. So kind of the logical obvious thing to do would just be to guess the middle number in between a lowest number and a highest number. And as we keep going, as we keep making our attempts, we update our lowest possible and highest possible numbers. So our range keeps on getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and we keep on guessing the middle number. So how do we implement this idea into our code? So let's just start out by making a function called chooseMiddleNumber. So what we want this function to do is get the middle number in between a low number and a high number. So this is what's going to get us that middle number every time we guess. So in order to accomplish this, we probably want our function to take in some sort of parameter just to get the lowest and highest number. So let's put in two parameters, low and high. When we call this function, we're just going to put in our lowest number and our highest number. So in order to get the middle number of these two numbers, we're going to want to add them together and then divide it by 2. So let's just return that number. Low plus high by 2. So now we've finished our chooseMiddleNumber function. Now that we have sort of this method of getting a middle number, let's put it to use. So down here in our while loop, let's make a variable just to hold our current guess. So this is our current number that we want to say. So current guess, and we're going to want to make it the middle number, right, of our current range. So we're going to use our function. And we're going to use the lowest possible and highest possible variables provided here. So now let's take a look down here. So if the enemy is a scout, then the number is greater than our guess. And if it's a munchkin, then it's less. So we can use this to calculate our range for our guesses every single time. So if the enemy's dot type is equal to a scout, meaning that the number is greater than our current guess, that means our lowest possible guess has to be the current number. Because our current guess is too low. And if the enemy's type is not a scout, meaning that it's a munchkin, then vice versa. The highest possible has to be our current guess. Now that we have a way of guaranteeing that our current guess is updating every single time, let's just make sure that we're saying it down here. Let's run our code to see if it works. Our code seems to be working, and our hero is guessing the middle number in between a certain range every single time. And let's see if it gets the number. Yes, we have guessed the number, and we have a successful level.